How we doing, folks? It's Joe Value here for Cold Beer Sports. On Wednesday night, late Wednesday night, I've got 4 selections for tomorrow for my YouTube service. Fancy a couple of them strong enough. Probably would have went into the service betting, but the prices have just been chopped up a bit, So not a particularly great value, but I think they'll win just the same. So I don't want to be leaving out horses that I think can win, that kind of way. So. Today I didn't have anything from my YouTube. I did have a few horses, 3 horses on my service, on the Patreon service that didn't run up to scratch. Definitely impressive lady who done us a good favour last Sunday. The run today probably came too soon. She didn't fancy it at all. Just a good mare, but she didn't get going at all today and bombed out. My one at Kempton I thought probably should have won. Delamere. She when she won in Kempton before, she was in the exact same position, turning into just before the cutaway. But Molly Phillips decided she wanted to go to the left, and the mare started hanging right. If she had to get onto the rail, I'm sure she would have hit the front and probably would have held on. Small margins in them type of races, but I did think she was the best of them. Just things didn't really work out. When Holly Doyle won on her, she waited for that for the cutaway, as I was saying, got up the rail and won her race, but it didn't transpire today. And my last selection was a bit of an outsider in the last race. Yeah, Excellence. He ran okay to a point, but got a bit tired towards the end. There'll probably be another day in him. He was kept to the inside all the way around, which there's no horses winning from the inside at Wetherby when the ground is in shite. So going on to tomorrow, the 135 at Leicester, Redetzky March. Now I did think this lad was going to be a cracking bet. When he was around 7-4, I was hoping might even get 2-1, but the green bookie opened him up a smaller price, and everyone else followed. So I'll just stick him up there, whatever price he is. These prices. There's no point giving you prices now because the video won't be going up till tomorrow morning. So whatever price they are then, I suppose. So Redetzky March in the first race, 135 at Leicester. Good point-to-point form. So the last win wasn't a fluke, and if he runs anywhere similar or maybe improvement, I don't think he's anything to worry about against the opposition that he's in against tomorrow. The 320 at Leicester, Cut the Mustard. Now this one definitely is classy on our day, but the real heavy ground off top weight would be a bit of a worry. I was hoping Leicester, usually the ground on the chase track does be faster than the hurdle track, but there's so much rain around it. Definitely that has played a part, and for that reason I will just give her a 1 point win there. She won the upper hash in Naas 2 years ago. That's the same race as Ellie May won there last Saturday. So she's classy out. But this will be her 10th start now for Paul Nicholls, and still hasn't got a win from her. I presume he'd be frustrated now that she didn't win tomorrow, because this is definitely a huge chance for her. She's definitely the classiest in the lineup. The 405 at Sandown, a horse by the name of Dr. Kananga. I really liked this lad's performance in Chepstow last time. Had the race won a long way out and jumped from fence to fence. Sandown will suit him perfectly, and so will the heavy ground. He's just a big improving type, and really, he should take a lot of beating. He's in around 2-1. Stick him in there as a point win as well. And Dancing Jeremy in the 340 at Clonmel. I put this horse up as a service bet the last time. Things didn't really go right. He made a bad mistake, 4 out, kind of lost his position. Did stay on a bit towards the end. I do think he's well handicapped, but Clonmel is going to be like a bog tomorrow, and he's carrying 12 stone 2, so that's a bit of a niggle. Derek O'Connor's riding. That's obviously a big bonus. He should be winning, to be fair. I should be winning that contest tomorrow, and hopefully he does. So just quickly run down through them again. In the 135 at Leicester, Redetzky March, I think he's in around 11-8 now at the moment. Cut the Mustard, 320 Leicester. in around 3-1. Dr. Kananga 405 at Sandown in around 2-1, and Dancing Jeremy 340 Clonmel in around 2-1 as well. But should be a bit better. He's just gone over 3-1 on the machine now, so probably looking at 11-4, 5-2, 11-4 in the morning when this video comes through. So I'm going to do them all a point win, and put in a point Acumm there as well, because if to win and you didn't do the Acumm, or do your Yankee or do your Lucky 15, whatever suits. I wouldn't be doing a Lucky 15 because they're not big enough prices to be doing Lucky 15. You're paying for the singles, which is pointless really. Just do your Yankee if you want to do 1-2 bet there. If 3 of them win, be right there. And 4 of them win, obviously you'd be delighted. If 2 of them won, it wouldn't be too bad, depending on which ones. But yeah, so that's it. Busy day tomorrow. Nothing for the servers now, as I explained there. That the price of the first stand is gone. Redetzky March. Do think you'll win though. Whatever you're doing, bet safe and enjoy the sport. That's the most important thing. Worst things going on in the world. So you don't need to be worrying your head too much about horse racing at times, although we all love backing winners. And hopefully we'll back a few tomorrow. God bless. Take a handy. I'll talk to you again soon. Joe Value for Cold Beer Sports.